Hey everyone, it's Octavia Klein here in our Women Entrepreneurs Crushing Social Media group. And if you are watching live, say hello in the chat. We have our amazing guest speaker today. This has been on my dream board, Miss Michelle Cunningham, the Michelle Cunningham. Thank you for coming on, Michelle. You want to say?
I'm so excited to be here. Switching screens. Okay, can you see me? Hi, friend.
Hello. So Michelle's going to share with us her recruiting tips and tricks and secrets and all kinds of juicy information. I'm super excited. I've been following Michelle for a long time. Oh, my sister's on. Hey, Hirsch. And I've been following her for a long time, and she has definitely helped me explode my business. And she's going to help share some great tips with us today that helped her become a six-figure earner in her company. So go ahead, Michelle.
Yay, friend. Okay. So I think to share my screen, let me stop. I might need you to share screen. Hold on. Let me grab my Chrome tab. I want to share. Hold on a second. I'm just going to click. Oh, hi, friend. Someone said you got my book. That's so nice. Okay. I just clicked on something. Please hold. I'm opening it. We need background music to play. Okay. There we go. I got it. Rocking and rolling. StreamYard. Hey, friends. Hi, friends. Wow, that's so exciting. There's a lot of people here. Okay. Share. Screen. Chrome tab. Workbook. There we go. Okay. Can you see it? Octavia will kick it into the thing for us.
Oh, let me kick it in. Here we go. There it is.
Sweet. Okay. I feel like it's better to have a little bit of a training because it's prettier. And then I'll zoom it in so you can see it better. Like that. Let me evaluate this. Oh, yes, so much better. Okay. All right. So, hi, guys. I'm very excited to be here. All right. Before I do that training, I just want to share a quick backstory with you. I am a former network marketer for 17 years. I was with a skincare and makeup company. The first 6 years I was with the company from age 23 to 29, I was a total failure. And I was too nervous and shy to tell anybody that I was with the company. So, like, that was not good because I didn't do anything for 6 years. And then at 29, I was like, dude, I feel like I'm made for more. I don't want to work for someone for the rest of my life because I was working as a pharmaceutical sales rep, among other jobs, but mainly that. And I was like, I feel like I'm made for more. And I truly believe if you have that feeling in your heart that you're made for more, typically we become 9 to 5 employees, but we have entrepreneurial mindsets. And you're just stuck in that 9 to 5 job and you need to rise up and do something different. And so I was like, you know what? At 29, I was like fed up enough with my job. And I'm like, dude, I need to make this work. I need to get out of this regular job because I believe I can be an entrepreneur. But like that was kind of a far-fetched idea because I'm like, I'm an introvert and I don't like to talk to strangers and my parents are poor and I don't come from money and I'm really different than people. Those are all my limiting beliefs. And I don't really care where you came from or what your story is. We can all rewrite our story. So at 29 years old, I was like, you know what? Like I just believe I could be like a motivational speaker one day. I believe I could do like amazing things, but can't really do that unless I've done something amazing. So I better do something amazing. And I read Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which said that there's 3 ways to become wealthy. And I was like, I feel like I need to become wealthy to then like have a story to help other people. And I grew up so poor. I just wanted to have money so I could be normal like other humans and like buy things that weren't like dirty and ripped, like new shoes. Either way, that was important to me to not look dirty because I grew up a lot of my life looking dirty because we were poor. Anyway, so I end up reading his book and he says there's 3 ways to become wealthy. One is you can start your own home-based business, like a small business. You need a little capital to do that. You can buy real estate. It's another way. Or if you're kind of broke and you don't really have, any options, get involved in network marketing and learn how to become successful at that because that'll teach you a lot of great skills. And I'm like, okay, that one sounds like a good one. So I end up, as I'm reading that book, like my coworker was like, hey, my wife sells for this network marketing company. I'm like, oh, that was Robert Kiyosaki said I should do that. He's like, yeah, she's going to this hotel event. You should go. So I go to the event. And I just remember there's a lady in the room making 6 figures and she doesn't have a boss. She like owns her own business doing this. And I'm like, stop it. Another one was a millionaire. Another one was driving a free car. And I'm there in the audience and I'm like, dude, this is it. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to do this alongside my other job. And then I'm going to get so good at it. I'm going to quit. But I joined at 22 years old and I was shy. And they're like, you got to talk to people in parking lots. And I'm like, what the heck is that? That's like horrifying. I'm like, are people doing this? Is this what we're doing? We're talking to people in parking lots? I'm not doing that. So I didn't do that for the next 6 years. So from age 23 to 29, I was a network marketing, actually 22 to 29, 7 years, 6 years, whatever. Enough time to be classified as a failure. I was a failure and I did nothing with it. And then at 29, I was fed up enough and I was like, dude, I really want to make this work. And so I found a lady, she showed me the ropes. And within 6 months of meeting her, I went from 0 team members to 50 team members. I went from 0 customers to 300 customers. I went from 0 income from my network marketing business to a passive income of $5,000 a month. And it was at that point that I made this decision like, dude, I'm all in. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just keep growing this. If I can make $5,000 a month, I can live off of that. I grew up poor. I can live off of $5,000 a month. So I'm like, I'll just keep growing this. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And I kept doing what I was doing. And that then grew to my team doing what I was doing. And I was consistently earning a 6-figure income with that company, earned a company car, luxury trips, diamond rings on a New York Times billboard. And then I was like, what the heck? I'm just a regular person. How did this all happen? So all of my strategies are just really regular human strategies. Anything you purchase from me, a book from me, or my courses or any training is all written in a 5th grade language because I don't know big words. And you don't have to know big words. So, but I do trainings and I show people how to do what I did, how I became a 6-figure earner as a network marketer. And the end of that story, and it's probably maybe just the beginning because I'm just getting started, is that I started showing people how to do all this through a YouTube channel. And they were like, whoa, do you have more training? And so I started creating training things. Like I wrote a book called Do It Anyway, Girl. Playful, simple, unique guide to achieving success in network marketing. You can grab this on Amazon. And I started making digital courses, and that business turned into a multiple 7-figure online brand. And I don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you, I'm just a shy girl from humble beginnings who grew up in a dirty home with snakes in the basement. Yes, true story. And in 10th grade, a girl made fun of my ripped cleats because I was poor. And she's not nice. I'm still mad about it. I'm just kidding. I got over it. I'm doing just fine now, little girl. I'll go buy some new cleats. All right. So anyway, but I wanted to do training today on recruiting because I have a new course out. And you guys are going to get to hear about this course from Octavia. She's going to give you a link to it because this course shows you how to recruit more people to your downline. So for those of you that are network marketers, direct sellers, multi-level marketers, social sellers, whatever you call yourself, if you want to turn yourself into more humans, I'm going to show you some of my strategies for doing that. I was an interesting type of recruiter in that I was not high pressure. I was very much like take it or leave it. If you want to join my team, you can. If you don't want to join my team, you don't have to. But for influencer recruiting scripts, what's so crazy about this training is that instead of it just being my training, I asked 22 people to be a part of this training, 22 top network marketing leaders and recruiters who are crushing it today, who have crushed it in the past, sharing exactly how they recruit. And what was so interesting about each of these people that I asked is that none of us do it the same way. Like I was like, thought we'd all have the same scripts, not one bit. Some recruit on Instagram, some recruit by text message, some recruit by stories, some recruit by TikTok, some recruit by talking to people on the phone, some recruit by meeting people for coffee. Like every single one of us does it totally differently. And so this course, Octavia will drop the link to it. It is free to get a spot in this course to learn from these 22 different people. It starts on September 6th, but I wanted to give you a little bit of insight into my training for this, where I show you my text messaging scripts, like exactly how I was text messaging people and achieving success as being a text messaging recruiting queen. If you scan that, that will actually open up my entire training so that you can watch that whole training that shows you all these different scripts. And what's so nice about this course is that you get free access to this training. Octavia will drop the free link for you. So you can literally learn from 22 different influencers, and each person gives you an unbelievable training. So I'm going to share just a few of my scripts with you, and make sure you grab a spot because then you'll get not only my scripts, but all the other scripts from everyone else. And it's such an amazing course. It has over 200 pages of incredible training. And it's going to be a live event that starts September 6th. So you'll be learning all of those different strategies inside the live training. It'll run for the month of September, and we're going to be doing giveaways and challenges to help you recruit way more people. So this is just like, these are some of the scripts that I used that actually helped me to recruit a ton of people. So when it came down to like current customers, like I just found the number one reason people aren't recruiting is they're just not asking. So I just would reach out to all of my current customers, and I'd be curious in the chat, how many customers do you have? And have you asked all of them, or just how many customers do you have, right? And then my next question would be like, have you asked all of them a question like this? Like, hey, Sarah, I just wanted to reach out and let you know I was thinking about you. And also, I was looking at your order history and noticed that you would actually be able to save a ton of money by doing our friends and family plan. Do you have a little bit of time for like 3 minutes to just hop on a quick video chat and I could give you some info? Or would you want some more details? Like, very simple message, just asking if they'd be interested in saving some money. Now, your company may or may not, it might not be an option for them to save money, but you could change this up and say, do you have a little bit of time? You actually would be able to make a little bit of money by doing our friends and family plan. Any interest in making an additional income stream? All we're asking is, are you interested? And I think the biggest thing to remember with someone that you want to recruit to your team is not that you are bugging them, but that you are giving them an opportunity to make an additional income. And I'd say now, more than any economy we've ever been in, a additional income stream, a second stream of income, a passive income stream is so imperative for everybody to have today. It's a tumultuous economic environment. People cannot just rely on their jobs anymore. They need to have a backup plan. And a man is not a backup plan, right? Women need to stand on their own feet. And so I feel like it's really important to share exactly how they can be making extra money with a passive income stream. So this is a script that you can use with your current customers. In addition, like, I think what's so powerful is I used to not recruit because I thought I was bugging people. But once I started to recruit and I watched people like my nanny she joined my team and then she ended up becoming a top leader and making all this money and like buying a new car and like doing all these really cool things with her life. Like, I realize it's our duty to share this opportunity. This is an opportunity that can change people's lives forever. And so if you are a network marketer or a direct seller, don't keep it a secret. And I believe when you change people's lives, like it goes on for years and years because they change their life. They start to think bigger. They do bigger things that carries on to their children who watch them doing bigger things. And so I just think of like what my life would look like had someone not offered network marketing to me. I probably never would have gone down this entrepreneurial path. I probably never would have written a book. I probably never would have had a CD. I probably never would have made digital courses. I probably would not run a multiple 7-figure business because I wouldn't have believed in myself. And so I just believe that network marketing is the gateway to believing in yourself. And it gave me so much confidence. And I believe it gives other people confidence. And so I think it's so important that we share it with everybody. And that's why I'm so obsessed with showing people how to recruit, because you just never know. That one person you recruit could then become such a bigger thinker. I can think of a girl named Blair who joined my team. And I just remember her like having this shift in her entrepreneurial thinking. And even though she ended up leaving my team and didn't do anything with it, she now does all these entrepreneurial ventures, like buys investment properties, does all this cool stuff because she started thinking bigger because of network marketing. So I believe that's what it does for people. And so it's so important to not keep it a secret. So here's another script. Like, maybe you've seen someone in the last 30 days. And I love scripts because I'm one of those people that sometimes I'm like, well, just like, how did you say it? Can you just like give me an idea? Because like that would be easier than me coming up from scratch. So I give tons of scripts because they work. People are like, scripts don't work. I'm like, well, they work for us. By text message, if you have a good script, you can literally change your entire business. So these are a lot of my really good scripts. So hi, Sarah. And we give you these during the program that starts September 6th. And if you want access to the full workbook, there's an all access pass that you can like get, like print this whole thing off and you're like, got it. Hey, Sarah, I was just checking on your products. I wanted to see how everything is working out for you. Also, there's a crazy promotion going on right now where you can join and save a ton of money, or where you can join and make a passive income selling the products. Any interest in hearing a little bit more, right? All we're asking, any interest, I don't know. Are you interested in hearing a little bit more about this? Yes or no? That's it, right? Right. And yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to do today, someone said. And I didn't know what to say. I have my list printed, right? So I'm like you. I'm like, just give me a little script to start with. Yesterday I downloaded some TikTok. They're right here on my desk. TikTok business hooks, like how to start my TikToks. I'm like, thank you. I just need to know what the first 3 words I got to say. Like, so helpful, right? Especially when our brains are so full of like the kids and the house and the life and the field trip form and the this and the that. We got to go to Target. We're out of eggs. We're out of chicken. Nobody garbage bag. All those things. We're managing a lot. So scripts are great because our brains can only do so much. So this is someone I met more than 30 days ago. And when I had someone that I met like 30 days ago, like drop in the chat, do you have someone that's maybe on the fence about joining your team but hasn't joined and you're like, what do I do with this person? This is what you do with that person, right? They're in the like witness protection program. They like ignore you and you're like, where did you go, human being? So instead of saying, hey, do you still want to join my team? Hey, do you want to make money? Hey, it's only $25 to join. Hey, no, stop that. And then say this instead. Hey, Sarah, maybe leave out this first line because they probably know it's you if you message them within the last 12 days. Just a quick question for you. I am actually looking for some models for an upcoming event that I'm doing on a Facebook Live. It's going to be Thursday night. Any interest in being a part of it? Or I'm looking for some testers to try out a new product line that I'm doing on a Facebook Live. It's going to be this Thursday night. Any interest in being a part of it? Do you know how powerful that is? Because what she's going to be like, oh man, yeah, I would love to. Do you know how many people I recruited with this strategy alone? Like this strategy changed the game for me, because what happened was I stopped asking people to join my team, join my team, join my team. And I remembered this one simple thing, two things. Number one, they'd forgotten that they liked our products because it had been more than 30 days. And number two, they'd forgotten that they liked me. So I was just annoying text in their inbox. They're like, whatever, you're annoying, right? So I had to get them back in front of me to remember that they liked our products and then to remember that they liked me. So this is what I did. I asked them to give me their feedback on a new product line or be a model or whatever. This strategy, I can't even tell you. It's got to be 80% of those people that came back I recruited. And my team would be like, everyone you meet recruits. What they hadn't seen was the first time I met them and all the follow-ups. And the second time they came, then they joined on the spot. I recruited so many people with this very simple strategy. So I just want to share that with you because that's a really good way to do it. Cool. Here's another one. Like you got people ignoring you. Hey, Sarah. So crazy request. I'm hosting a VIP event this Thursday. And just for attending, you actually get a $10 gift certificate to use on anything you'd like. And you'll get to try out our new whatever product. Are you free this Thursday at like 8 p.m.? This is, again, someone who's thinking about joining, but they actually never joined your team. They never joined your team. Octavia says she needs these scripts. Yeah, where'd I get these? It was a freebie. No, I paid $7 and I didn't buy any of the other stuff they're trying to sell me. Everyone's trying to sell something. I got to get you this guy's link. These are good. It was $7 for this. And then, it was going to auto bill me $19 a month or something. So I emailed in and I'm like, don't auto bill me. I got to make sure they don't, by the way, you know how that happens. But yeah, these are really, really good. There's 100 influencer hooks. There's 300 viral TikTok hooks in here. So here's the easiest way to get common pain literally right now, or common pain point right now. So then he says, here's the easiest way to get more Instagram followers to actually engage with your content literally right now. And then there's another one. I strongly suggest that you blank this. I strongly suggest that you read this book. And then he tells you what to say. So good. Okay. Anyway, I love that kind of stuff. And I love scripts. I do. I love scripts. Okay. Another one. So these are run something by you. Can I run something by you? Hey, I'm wondering if you have any interest in hearing how you can make extra money doing what I do. Just thinking that I haven't really shared the details of what I do with you and how great you'd be at it. Like, who's going to be mad about that script? Like, who's going to be mad that you sent that to them? Nobody. And if they're mad, that's not them. It's not them. It's a 13-year-old boy that stole their phone and was responding back to irritate you. Like, I always felt like if someone responded back was like, you're such a jerk for asking me to join your team. I'm like, dude, there is no way that you are a grown woman. There is no way. Your 13-year-old boy that lives in your house stole your phone and is with all his friends and is writing this back to me, because this logically would not make sense that you would be mad about this. I'm asking if you would like an opportunity to change your life. I'm so sorry. This doesn't make sense. So if anyone is ever mad, it's just a 13-year-old boy that stole his mom's phone. And then it's easy to just overcome that in your brain. So you're like, whoa, that didn't make sense. Let's move on. Okay. So anyway, these are all scripts. And this is what is part of this upcoming free course. This is just my training. There's 18 pages of scripts. Oh, there's one. Scan that. Get it. It's a good one. Steal it. Hurry. This is all my recruiting scripts. It's a template. It's in Canva. You can edit it and make your own. This is all part of this insane influencer recruiting scripts. Why did I make it free? Number one, I am nice. That's the first reason. Number two, I really believe that a lot of people just need strategy and they need systems. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to put together the most epic course ever and I'm going to make it free. And then for people that want to pay for it, if you want like unlimited access to it and you want to print the whole workbook, then sure, you can upgrade, which I do highly recommend, because then you get access to all of it. But if you're like, no, I just like free stuff, you can do that too. So that's the deal on influencer recruiting scripts. So I just want to make sure you grab that. But yeah, all of this is like what I said when I met people for coffee, how I did video chats with them, all the different strategies on how I What's this? Oh, this is a video call. This is a video call. What I asked them, if you're like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to say, right? This is my favorite line. Like when people were like on the fence about joining and we had just like gotten through like our little conversation here, I would say, so tell me this, like, like, where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 1, never in a million years. 10, sign me up today. Where are you at? And then I always would then say, they say 7. Okay, so what would bridge the gap to get you from a 7 to a 10? That is such a gold line because they'd be like, oh, I just have to get the money. When will you have the money? Friday. Okay, awesome. So you want to sign up Friday? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Why don't we fill this out today and I'll put it through on Friday? You can post date a check. Does that sound good? Like, you would be so shocked at what would bridge the gap to get them from a 7 to a 10 or even from a 3 to a 10. What would bridge the gap to bring you from a 3 to a 10? I just have to ask my husband, what do you think he'll say? Well, he doesn't ever, literally, this was always the answer. He doesn't care what I do. I'm like, okay, cool. So you'll check with him. He doesn't care what you do. Okay. And then after that, what's the next step? Well, then I'll just sign up. Okay, cool. When do you want to do that? It'll be in like 3 days. Okay, cool. So should I check back in with you in 3 days? Yeah, like Wednesday. Okay, sweet. Do you want to fill this out now? And then once your husband's like good with it and like you're good, I'll just like put this through on Wednesday. Then we don't have to get back together again. Yeah, that sounds great. Like once you do this enough times, it becomes a whole lot easier. It's hard in the beginning because you don't know what to say, but then you realize you get the same exact objections over and over and over again. So I give you all of this. Here's all the objections. Oh, I put them all in here. Man, I really gave you everything. These are all the objections. I've talked with my husband. I don't get paid till Friday. I think I need to do more research. I don't know anyone I could sell to. My mom thinks it's a scam. There you go. Those are all your objections. And then this is how to follow up after a live event. I give you all these. This is exactly how I overcame all their objections. This is like strategy like you wouldn't believe. There's the objection scripts. Here, steal that. Take it. Hurry, this is really good. Just scan that. That's another really good one. So anyway, this is the insane training that's part of influencer recruiting scripts. And Octavia, you can drop you probably already did drop the link. 13-year-old boy. 13-year-old boys, they're everywhere, Denise. I'm telling you. Yeah, so anyway, to register, Octavia has the link she can share with you guys so that you can get access to, stop my screen share. So you can get access to this prettiest workbook. You get access to this, you get access to all the training, all their video training with the free pass. So you'll be able to see all the training. I'll be showing this on the screen, so you'll be able to see this. But then if you're like, whoa, there were so many scripts and I'm trying to catch all that and I didn't catch it all and I want this whole workbook, then grab the all access pass, then you can print this workbook. And we're actually even adding in a feature where we ship you the workbook because 8 million people want the workbook. And I was like, oh, shoot. So we just partnered up with a local print shop that will ship workbooks, although it's cheaper to print it yourself. But if you don't want to deal with it, you can just order the workbook. But stay tuned. We got to get that set up still. So anyway, so that's the deal. Hi, friend.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much, Michelle. That was awesome. And I just want to say, like, one of the things that you touched on about being in direct sales and how much it does for you, like, it's like being in a Tony Robbins seminar. It's like you can pay Tony Robbins like thousands of dollars, or you can just do direct sales and make a little extra money and like get the same kind of empowerment and confidence and training. And it's super awesome. So yeah, that's like a big takeaway that I've had this year about my experience in direct sales.
Yeah.
And this was awesome. Thank you so much for this training and those scripts. I mean, I just love how you just throw it away. You're like, you want it? You don't want it. Like, that's really like, that's how to do it, It's so cool.
Yep. And I loved your post. Like, you did a really great post about, first of all, being super present on vacation, which I loved, by the way. But then you did a really great post about like your husband was nominated for all these Emmys, or was it Emmys?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're like, but I get to be here. And you were in your beautiful purple dress. I think it was purple. And like, you were just saying how you get recognized in network marketing. And I honestly believe it's such an incredible way for people to just really learn entrepreneurship, like on such a deep level. But you're right. Like, I love what you just said. And I haven't heard anyone say it that way about Tony Robbins, because you're right. Like, going to those events is like life altering, where you're like, yes. And then you're like, I can do anything. And I just, there's a lot of people that are never exposed to that. Right. And that's sad a little bit, because it's such a life-changing, it's just a life-changing industry, really. So
it is a life-changing industry. And I would probably do Tony Robbins one day, but it's a lot of money and it's a lot of time. And like, this is, I can work around my kid's schedule. So like,
Yeah. Tony Robbins was at ClickFunnels when I was there. and he was the last speaker that came on, and I was tired. And he comes on stage and he's like, jumping and jumping, and the whole room's jumping. I'm like, oh man, it's a lot, Tony. You have to really be ready for Tony. But it was like the last, you're like done with listening to everyone. Then Tony came on. I'm like, whoa, dude. So, but he was amazing. Like this room, everyone's jumping like crazy. So he's incredible.
He is incredible. Well, thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. And I'll drop the link one more time at the bottom here. For some reason, I can't copy and paste it, but I will drop it one more time. And if you don't have the link, just message me. I will definitely get it to you, or put hashtag link, and I will definitely get it to you in here. Again, if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Let us know what your biggest takeaway is. And thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
Love you too. Love you, friends. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye, friends.